What's up guys, it's Coach Taylor Statham with ILoveBasketballTV, and today we're going to show you how to shoot a basketball better with sharp shooting secrets. With me today, top ranked prospect Andrew Meadow, class of 2023, lights out shooter. And today we're bringing you all the secrets. Here we go. One of the most overlooked parts of being a shooter is doing our work early. Okay, oftentimes if we have a slow release or we have a slow shot, the one thing we want to speed up is our shot preparation. It's not the shot itself, okay? We never want to be in a rush. We want to be under control, but we want to do our work early so now we can get to that perfect place and take our time and shoot a natural way every single time. So right now you're going to see Andrew over here. We're just going to work on our shot preparation. So first things first, okay? We're low, we're showing our hands. We're giving a passer a target, okay? And then as soon as we throw the ball, we're getting our feet set. A lot of players, like myself, I like to go 1-2 into it. So I go left, right, or if I'm coming off the left, I use my inside foot. That might be right, left. A lot of players like to get to a hop, but nonetheless, we want to make sure we're ready and we're doing our work early. So now as the ball comes, we're able to meet it and now there's no stopping, okay? We're just creating that perfect flow from the ground up. Yeah. We're just starting with the very beginning stages of getting into our shot. Okay, we're not even talking about our hand placement or where we should be bringing the ball, but right away, notice that Andrew, every single time he catches, okay, before he even catches, his hands are in the right spot. He has his guide hand on the side, ready to catch and bring the ball into a shooting pocket, into a shooting path, and then he also has his hand, which looks like it would be behind the basketball. Now, anytime you guys are catching the basketball, you want to make sure that we are splitting the ball. So obviously this needle line is the very dead center. So notice my index and my middle finger are splitting the middle, okay? Oftentimes, like some people will have their middle finger on it, some people will have their index finger. Both of those work too, okay? You just want those fingers around this middle part, okay? I split it because I want everything aligned and right down the middle. Oftentimes when people have flat shots, it's because their hand is on top of the ball, the wrist isn't locked. So now as they bring the ball up, their wrist is never locked and they end up pushing. They have to push harder. So if your hand is behind the ball like it's supposed to be, you create these wrinkles in your wrist, this 90-degree angle. And as you bring the ball up to your forehead, okay, notice there's a 90-degree angle in my elbow and in my wrist. And now all I have to do is keep my guide hand dead, it's here to aim, and I have to follow through off my fingertips. And now that's gonna create that perfect rotation. As soon as I catch, my hand should be behind the basketball. So now, if my hand is behind the basketball, okay, notice as I bring the ball up, my hand is under the ball. So now if it's under the ball, it's creating this angle where I can shoot the ball up, and now it's gonna go up and drop. This very last thing that we were working on that you see Drew, okay, he ends his shot. Everything we just worked on. He's low, he's showing his hands. Obviously we're doing form shooting, so he doesn't need to set his feet and get a flow. That's something we would do a little further back. But his hands are ready, his hands behind the ball, he's bringing it up, his hands under the ball. He's rolling it off his fingertips, and then every single time, not only is he finishing with his elbow above his eye, but he's snapping his wrist into the rim. That's so important to keep it straight. If our hand's behind the ball, under it, it's gonna be pretty straight, okay? But if that guide hand's dead and we really snap that wrist, now it creates that perfect rotation that you guys need. A lot of young players at home, our thumbs get into it, we kind of push with our left hand, and now it creates this weird rotation. Every single time you wanna see your ball spinning like this, okay? You wanna see it spinning perfectly, all right? So watch as Drew, every single time, puts his hand in the rim. Here we go. Good. Good, good, good. There we go. Good. Good. Yep. Good, and then run into it. Nice. Yep. Good, Drew. And then side to side. Go side to side. Nice. Yep. And then go catch and shoot. Go catch and shoot threes. Just keep reeling them off. Yep. So as you guys can see, Andrew is a great example. And Andrew's 6'7". It's really hard for him to miss. And we were mixing up different shots. And I was telling him, spot up shooting here, run into it, curl off. And he would go like 20, 25 shots and have one miss. It's because his mechanics are literally almost perfect, okay? And there's still times where we gotta work on things, you know, make sure his wrist is fully locked and things like that. But that's why when it hits the rim, he's got the perfect rotation. A few times it hit the rim and then it falls right back in. Or it'll hit the back of the rim, touch the backboard and drop in, okay? People say shooters touch, and that's why. When you have all these great mechanics, you're more likely to make it. You're more likely to have the ball bounce a certain way and drop in. So if you guys like this video, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to ILoveBasketballTV, and until then, we're gonna keep bringing you more content. Leave in the comments and let us know what you guys wanna see. Until then, I'll see you guys.